Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are well. In our last class, we have discussed about types of sentences. So, how many types of sentences are there? There are 4 types of sentences. What are they? They are assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. And I have given you the definitions of each sentence in detail, and I hope you have learned the definitions of those sentences also. So today we are moving to the another part of grammar, that is articles. So what are articles? A and the, these three are called as articles. A and the are called articles. So articles are of two types. So what are they? One is indefinite article and the other is definite article. So under indefinite article, a and these two things will come. Under indefinite article, a and will come, whereas under definite article, the will be there. So we will see the definitions of these types of articles in detail. So if you see here, first one, indefinite article. A and is called indefinite article. They are used before a singular countable noun. They give meaning of one or single or per. Means we say per person how much? Per person one book. Single book. One book. So this type of things. So what they are telling here is a and these two are called indefinite articles, and they are used before a singular countable noun. So these indefinite articles are used before a singular countable noun, and they give meaning of one or single or per. So for example, if you see here, Suresh is a teacher. Is it a singular or plural? We are talking about only one person here. About whom? Suresh. So they are telling Suresh is a teacher. A, it is a indefinite article. We went to a hotel. Here they are telling about hotel. They are not telling about hotels. We went to a hotel. Next, Mahesh is an orphan boy. Here they are talking about one particular boy. Mahesh is an orphan boy. Next, she bought an umbrella. How many umbrellas she brought? Only one, no? So she brought an umbrella. So teacher, hotel, boy, umbrella, these all are singular one, not plural. Means we didn't say teachers or hotels or boys or umbrellas. So all these are single. They are talking about only one teacher, one hotel, one orphan boy, one umbrella, isn't it? So here that's why we are using indefinite article a and. Moving to definite article, if you see here, the is called definite article because it is used before the names of special, indefinite, particular things. So the is called definite article and it is used before the names of special or particular or indefinite things. So here example you can see, Rajesh came from the USA. USA is the name of a place, isn't it? It is a country. USA, United States of America. So They are talking about a particular place. So that's why we are using the here. Rajesh came from the USA. Next one. The sun rises in the east. Here we are talking about two particular things. Sun. From where it will rise? East. So the sun rises in the east. So next, Sita likes to play the violin. What does she like? Sita likes to play the violin. We are talking about the particular instrument violin. So we are using the. So here there are some basic concepts like singular number, plural number. Generally we call it as singular plural. So singular is book, plural is books. Book, books. Class, classes. City, cities. Ox, oxen. In singular we say oxen, whereas in singular we say it as ox, in plural we say it as oxen. Even the same, child. Child is singular, children is plural. Again you shouldn't write children's. You have to write children. Children means plural. Man is singular, men is plural. Those men are talking. Who? Some men. Not one person. They are talking. Two people. It may be two or three. Next, knife. Knives. If it is one knife, we will say knife. Whereas we are having two or three or more than that, we say knives. So see the singular and plural once again. Book, books. Class, classes. City, cities. Ox, oxen. Child, children. Man, men. Knife, knives. See the second, countable noun, uncountable noun. Countable means by the name itself we can understand which we can count. Uncountable means which we cannot count them. So I have given you some examples of countable noun here. Book, pen, boy, student, girl, city. I think we can count these. We can count how many big books you have. You may count 1, 2, 3, 4, isn't it? Whereas pen also you can count. How many pens are there in a packet? There may be 10 pens or 20 pens, so we can count that number, isn't it? Boys, how many boys are there in the class? 10 or 20 means we can count. Next, student. How many students are there? Students, we can count them. Yes or no? Next, girl. How many girls are there in particular class? We can say how many girls are there in 10th class. How many we can say? We can count, no? 4, 5, 6 we can count. Next is city. City, we can count cities also. How many cities are there? Means this we can count. Whereas under uncountable noun, water. Can you count water? No. Just you will say water is there. But you can't say how many water is there because we can't count. Next is machinery. We can't count machinery. Yes or no? Next, sugar. We can weigh. We can say 1 kg of sugar. But we can't count sugar. Can we count those crystals? No. Oil. We say 1 liter oil, 5 liters oil. But we can't count oil. We can weigh oil, but we can't count oil. Next is information. The information about your education. The information as given about education. We can say information, but we can't count information. Yes or no? Next is furniture. Furniture. Suppose I'll give you an example. They bought much furniture. We can say, but we can't say they bought much furnitures. Yes or no? So means here we are unable to count. We can't say oils, sugars. Yes or no? A furniture. Under furniture, what things may come? It may come table, bench, dressing table, cot, anything. Whatever you may get. But we will say they have bought furniture. But we can't count. We won't say that they have brought 4 furnitures. We won't say like that. Yes or no? So we can't count furniture. Even bread, we can't count bread. We say loaf of bread, but we can't. Yes or no? So these are uncountable nouns, whereas countable nouns are book, pen, boy, student, girl, city. And I think you have understood the difference between countable noun, uncountable noun, singular number, plural number, and when and where we'll be using indefinite article and definite article. So I want you to write them neatly in your notes, and I want you to send me without fail. And we'll be continuing the remaining part of the lesson in our next session. Thank you. Have a good day.